What's going on, guys? I am Switters. Welcome back to the channel, and I'm going to make this as fast as possible, but there's a lot of info to get to today. So this is Vanguard Season 4 Reloaded Day. It's also for Warzone, and for very first thing you're going to do is update Warzone. So you go down to your updates. You can do this on your, I'm on Xbox right now. Obviously, you can do this on your PlayStation, your PC. By now, I'm sure you guys know how to update your games, but just make sure that it's updating, like if you, right before you leave for school or leave for work or whatever, and you want to come back and play it later, make sure you're doing it now so you can get to it when you get home and it's ready to go for you. It's not that big of an update. As you can see there, 4.5 gigs, so it's not going to take you all that long. Okay, now one of the things that has gone live with the update today for Vanguard is a lot of old weapons that were locked behind challenges from seasons 1 through 3 are now completely unlocked. You don't need to complete any challenges whatsoever. They're just unlocked and available for you. So I'm going to show you some of them right now. We'll just hop into this class. It doesn't matter what's on it. I'm just going to show you some of the stuff that's available now, which is the H4 BLIXEN, which this and the Armaguerra I have not unlocked. Again, I don't play Vanguard all that much. I just don't particularly enjoy it, but that's neither here nor there. These things are now available completely free to you. You don't have to do any challenges whatsoever. You don't have to buy a bundle. You don't have to do anything. They're just available for you. Again, the H4 BLIXEN, the Armaguerra, we can go over to, if we go into the secondaries and head over to the melees, the Sledgehammer, Ice Axe, the Katana, Sawtooth, Push Dagger, all of these things, you can see they're completely unlocked. I have not unlocked any of these things. There's more as well. The Well Gun from previous seasons, which that I had unlocked myself. Like I said, the Ice Pick, the Whitley, please don't use it. But it's a super overpowered LMG that so many people use. If you played this game at all, you know, you've seen it, you've run into it, you've been shot by it many, many, many times, I'm sure. Okay, so these things are now available again. The biggest ones I think are probably going to be the Cooper is now unlocked as well, the Cooper carbine. I had unlocked that in the past. It's a very good assault rifle, so you can check that out. And I know a lot of people were interested in the BLIXEN, the H4 BLIXEN. Something else that they've put into this update is some of the old weapons from Modern Warfare have now been buffed for Warzone. So like the Kilo, the M13, AMAX, Uzi, plenty more. There will be a link to the patch notes down in the description below so you can go through this yourself and check it out. But they've been buffed, so they might be good for you now in Warzone when they haven't been so great in the past. Another thing about Warzone is now that there's over 200 weapons available to you in Warzone. So we're talking over the course of Modern Warfare, Cold War, now Vanguard. You've got so many different weapons, it's impossible to keep track unless you're doing it as a full-time job. They've put a little like indicator next to these weapons in Warzone now to say that it's like a suggested gun. So it's like something that a gun that's been performing very well in Warzone. So basically, if all the streamers that are awesome at playing Warzone are using, let's just say, the Kilo, next to the Kilo under assault rifles, it will say suggested. So it's a little bit better of a way to keep track of all these various weapons that you've got. It's not the best system in the world. They're gonna have to start reducing the number. Probably with Warzone 2, it'll be like a hard reset, I would assume, and maybe they'll add a few little things in here and there like from the past that were very good or that were very popular, but at this point it's just getting impossible to keep track. They've also brought back Rebirth of the Dead. It's a limited time mode. If you haven't played this before, they started this in back when Modern Warfare during the Halloween time. Players become zombies when they die. You can collect antivirals from crates or killing players and then return as a human. The last human that's standing wins. The player count is 10 squads of 4, so 40 total players, 10 different teams. As zombies get eliminated, the infestation meter fills. When it's full, all spectators are returned to play as zombies. Then it all starts again. So I have no idea how this actually ends. But anyway, again, link to this, the patch notes down below in the description of all of this stuff. So as of the moment that I'm making this, which is exactly 9:38 a.m. Pacific time, the Terminator bundles are not available just yet. Even though the updates say they have gone live, technically these are not in the store yet. It might go live at 10 a.m. It might be a little bit later in the season. I'm not exactly sure. I will make a separate video on that just in case. So we've got the Arnold Tracer bundle, Tracer Pack, Terminator T800 Mastercraft Ultra Operator Bundle in season. I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. T800 Terminator, the first cybernetic organism. You guys can read. I don't need to go through all of that. But it's coming. There should be, I would think, a cinematic for it as well, but I'm not exactly sure. And then you've also got the Terminator T1000 Ultra Operator Bundle. That's the liquid metal version of the Terminator from Terminator 2. By the way, if any of you have not seen Terminator 2, do yourselves a favor and watch it. Just an awesome, awesome, awesome movie. Anyhow, so these a couple of bundles will be available during the season as well. Trust me, there's a ton of info that came out with this update, this Season 4 Reloaded update. I would highly recommend that you click that link that I have down in the description below and just check out the various patch notes. I mean, there's so many. I mean, this is just, I'll scroll through this real quick, but again, there's no way I can go through all of it. There's just too much stuff. So you have, obviously, up here, weapon adjustments. There's changes to a lot of the assault rifles. I can scroll through it again just to give you an idea of, just how much has changed. And these are with, like, the damage is increased or decreased by a little bit, this or that, this way and that way. The various, again, you've got the Armaguerra, the H4 BLIXEN just available to you now. You don't have to unlock them. It's just available to you now. There's all kinds of stuff that's here. Like, look at this. I mean, just scrolling through. Some of them are just attachments that have been changed. Some of it are just, the amount of damage and all that kind of stuff. There's a lot to go through, though. So, again, I would definitely click the link below and scroll through it yourselves if you are a Warzone player in particular, because that's where it really counts. In multiplayer, you want to use different weapons, and you understand some of them are, we know the two best weapons is, you've got the MP40, obviously, and the Automaton, and those are the two best weapons. And then, of course, again, with the Whitley being unlocked now for free, I mean, again, please don't use it. It's like a two-shot kill across any map. You put a silencer on that LMG, and it's only like a two-shot kill. It's just ridiculous how powerful that gun is. But anyway, enjoy the new season. Again, I'm gonna make a separate video on these Terminator bundles just to kind of go a little bit more in depth about them when they come out, so we can all have a look and see what is it worth your money. I mean, it's going to be totally up to you, obviously, but we'll do that when those come out. Enjoy your time, and I will see you in the next video very soon. Later, guys.